In this video, we're going to quickly walk through the process of connecting your Sparrow MIDI controller to Logic Pro and controlling the parameters within Logic Pro using the faders on your controller. To get started, let's go ahead and open up the Logic Pro menu, go to Settings, and click MIDI. This should already be set once your controller is connected to your computer, but we just want to verify that under the MIDI tab, under Inputs, your Sparrow controller is checked as sending signals. One quick way to verify that this is working as expected is here at the top. As you move your faders, you should know this light. That's just letting you know that you are receiving signals, and every one of your faders is showing that it is receiving MIDI values. The next thing to do is find the parameter you want to control. The first we want to do is volume. So let's click Master Volume, go to Logic Pro menu, go to Control Surface, and Learn Assignment for Volume. The next thing you want to do is the fader that you want to assign to volume, go ahead and move it. Now, you can see here that Control Change on Channel 1, CC7, is now assigned to volume. If you click Learn Mode, so it's grayed out now, and you move your fader, you can notice that it is changing your volume here at the top. And if you change your other faders, while they are receiving signal into Logic, it's not affecting volume. So the next thing we can do, go ahead and close out of this, select a new parameter. So now we want the volume here for this track, and we go to Control Surface, we'll learn assignment for volume there, and we'll do our next fader. So you can see that's CC11 on channel 1. We'll go ahead and do the same thing. Learn mode, exit out. Now, we're changing our track volume, but the first one is still changing our master volume. The same thing can be done for several other parameters within Logic Pro. For instance, this pan knob here, if we click it and then go to Learn Assignment for Pan, we can do the same thing. You don't have to use a knob to control that. You can still just use a fader. So clicking Learn Mode again, exiting out. Now our third fader is controlling pan of this track. Now volume of this track and master volume of the system. You can continue to change these settings and change these learned assignments within Logic Pro, and each of these is tied to specific channel and CC values. So if you use our MIDI editor to modify the settings on your controller, you can then control multiple different pieces with the different CC values and channels on your controller without needing to remove these learned assignments within Logic Pro. For any additional use of MIDI within Logic Pro or assigning other parameters to your MIDI controller's faders, please check Logic Pro's documentation. Their support can then assist you with that process.